Citadelle is without a doubt the best map in Black Ops 6 Zombies. There is a ton of misinformation out there online regarding this main quest, so today I have some absolutely must-see tips and tricks, especially for you solo players, to help you optimize your main quest runs. Even if you've already completed this main quest, you're gonna want to stick around. There's plenty for you to learn here as well. Let's go. Hey everybody, welcome back to Citadelle and Morts. So today I want to take you through some of the optimizations that I have made as a solo player doing this main quest here on Citadelle Morts. It can be very difficult and daunting, but I've got some different ways that I have optimized everything on this map to make everything so much easier for myself and being able to complete things on very early rounds, because if you didn't know it, you can do just about everything to do with this Easter egg before you even get to round 10 in upgrading the swords. Now I always start out here with the Rampage Inducer on, that we're going to go ahead all the way until round 4. And I'm going to pop a temporal gift and a double points here, and this is not necessary, but this, if you have these available, they will help you to get a whole lot more essence and get this map completely opened up for you. So if you do have a temporal gift and a double XP, go ahead and use them, and I will go all the way until I have one zombie left at the end of round 4. And that's when I will then start to open up the map and get things open for me. Okay, double points is done. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the Rampage Inducer. Let these guys calm down just a little bit here. And, oh, okay. Change of plans. Let's turn it back on. Let's get these zombies spawning in as quick as we can for round 5 here. Since we got another double points active here. It's going to be a bug round. That's okay. We can save a parasite. I would not save a vermin. I would definitely save a parasite. If you're in this position, like I am here, go ahead and make sure you have at least one parasite alive and kill off all of the vermin, and then just go ahead and save yourself a parasite rather than a zombie. But our double points are over, so we can go ahead and turn this Rampage Inducer off. And then I think that's all we have left now is a parasite. So I grabbed this first rat from over here. I'm going to go ahead into the bar here. We're going to go up top. We're going to hit the pool table here, and we're going to get our free 100 essence from this, which is going to be very helpful for us. Every little bit that you can get very early on in the game is going to be very important. Also, the equipment that you bring in, very important for this map as well. I'm going to go ahead and take that soda fountain, and I'm actually going to go ahead and pop that soda fountain as well. That way I don't forget to use it later. I'm going to grab this rat that's right here, kill that zombie. Come on, go away, buddy. There you go. And then heading up over here by Speed Cola, this is where your shock charge that you brought in is going to come in handy. We're going to think ahead. We're going to go ahead and get our very first lightning rod. So there we go. We got that. Grab our 100 points from underneath Speed Cola. And now we're going to head on down the left-hand side of the map, where we got a couple of things that we need to do on that side. Hey everybody, Editing Cool Whip here. When you're coming back through here, make sure you have grabbed the wheel of cheese from the window here. This will come into play later, but I did forget it during the gameplay here. But this is the best time to go ahead and grab that now. Okay, so of course we got a rat right here, which we need to go ahead and scare away. We have a lightning rod right here that we need to pick up. We got 100 points that we need to grab from the Deadshot machine. And we have this horseshoe that we need to grab, which is going to be important for us here in just a bit. So thinking ahead to all of these different steps that you need to do and completing all these as you go, you continue up the left-hand side here, grab your free points from Elemental Pop, and then look right on out this window here and shoot your Mr. Peak. Shoot him in the butt. That is the best way to do it. You might shoot him in the head and nothing ever happens, but if you shoot him in the butt, you get him every time. So just aim for the butt. And then his second location is going to be right through here. Oh, wish I can't see it all being a bug round. Oh no. Yeah, I can't see the hole in the wall at all, so I'm going to have to finish this round. That's really unfortunate. I can't see. I don't have a scope. There it is. There he is. I could have just shot randomly, I guess, instead of turning around. But it's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything will be just fine. But that is going to set us back here a little bit, because most of the time, all of these things that I would be doing right here would be at the end of round 4, not at the end of round 6. However, I wanted to take advantage of that double points and everything that we had going there. So as long as we only have one zombie hitting us here, we should be fine. Perfect. All right, let's go to fire our cannon. Get this map opened up. There we go. All right, we'll keep as many of these guys alive for the time being as we possibly can. And then, of course, you want to be doing all of these rats as you're going through. This rat Easter egg is a very vital part of this plan. If you need a full list of it, I do have a video up on the channel of all of the best early Easter eggs, especially that you could be doing here in Citadelle de More. And of course, we'll shoot Mr. Peaks in the window here. There we go. I think we got him. Now, one thing is I am not going to get the Mr. Peaks down here in the quick revive room just yet. And the reason behind that is the rat Easter egg typically gives us a can. And if it gives us that one particular can, you don't want to use anything that gives you a random perk before you get that can. And that way you're just guaranteed to get as many perks as you possibly can. We are going to leave as many of the round zombies alive here as we possibly can and just try to kill this ghast. There he be. Let's go ahead and open up this door over here. We got a rat that we need to grab right here. We got a bottle of whiskey we need to grab right there. All right, we do have a lot of zombies alive and this is not ideal. This is not the ideal situation. But we're going to deal with it in the meantime. Let's go ahead and talk to Craft here and get everything going. All right, we got that rat scared away. Okay, so we have an eyeball for the first one. So I'm going to share a graphic up on screen here. So you are able to do an entire skip of this Easter egg to where you no longer have to go down to the bar and get all of the codes off of the bottles and everything and melee the wall and do all this and collect all these pages. You can leave these pages here. So the very first trap that we're going to need to do here is the eyeball with the eyelash. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to find that trap right now because we have a ton of zombies alive and we have enough money to pay for the trap. So we're going to go ahead and get that out of the way. So we just need to find the trap with the eyelash. And I'll explain just a little bit more about how this is going to work here in just a bit. But this is going to be our very first trap that we need to do. So we're going to wait for some zombies to get spawned in here and go ahead and activate the trap and kill off some zombies. And there we go. That is our very first trap completed. Now, if we were to head back on in to the stamina up room right over here, let's go ahead and grab this along the way because we're going to need it. Headed back onto this room. So the paper that spawns back in this area is going to be the very first trap. The paper that spawns in this area right here is going to be the second trap. So our second trap is going to be a 4-point. The paper that spawns in this area right here is going to be your third trap. And your fourth trap is always, always, always the trap in the stamina up room. So you only need to know 3 of them. So our second trap is going to be a 4-point trap there. But I don't have enough zombies alive in order to do that. So we're going to do some other things in the meantime. One of which is collecting the brooch here. So let's go ahead and shoot all these beams. Okay, there we go. We got our brooch. Now, like I said, this is not about speed running. This is about doing things in as early of rounds as possible. And like I said, I'm already a couple of rounds ahead of where I would typically be at this point. Since we tried to take advantage of those double points. Typically, I would still be on round 4 right this moment, but we're going to go ahead and throw our Molotovs up here and get all of these zombies spawned in. Now, the only thing I'm interested in at the moment is killing off this doppelgast that's about to spawn in, which there he be right there. And that doppelgast is going to drop us a Raz Ankh, which is another one of the items that we need. So this is as good a time as any to go ahead and put down our wheel of cheese here. Did I not grab the wheel of cheese? Did I forget to grab the cheese? Oh no. That's okay. We will do this trap here first, and then I guess we'll go get the wheel of cheese. So this is trap number 2, which was a 4-point with no circle. And there we go. 2 traps done and completed. And apparently I need to go back to spawn and grab the wheel of cheese that I forgot to grab at the very beginning. But that's okay, because we can take advantage and shoot this crow off of here and go ahead and get our Raven's Claw while we're at it here. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. No pun intended. Actually, pun intended. Wow. Wow. Oh my word. That was some terrible aiming, Cool Whip. All right, now don't forget to grab your wheel of cheese again. All right, wheel of cheese secured. All right, now let's go ahead and place down our wheel of cheese. And we got a purple Oh, we're going to grab that purple GM, and we got some quick revive as well. So we got a purple GM. This is a really good LMG. So we're definitely going to make that switch there as far as weapons are concerned. And we might get ourselves stuck in here. I want these zombies alive because I want to use them for my trap kills, not my soul box kills at the moment. I want to use them for the traps. So we're going to go ahead and leave them alive here for the moment, temporarily. We're going to go ahead and finish off our Mr. Peaks Easter egg here. So now that we can go ahead and get ourselves a free perk since we got our quick revive can and some stamina up. That's not bad. I will take that. And then we need 8 points. No circle is our next one here. Aha, which is right here. So this is the trap that we're going to need for our third trap. So let's go ahead and activate it. Okay, so that is 3 traps out of the 4 done. We have 1 more that we need to complete. Ooh, that was a little tight. That was a little snug. That's okay. I like it. Living on the edge, baby. And then our 4th trap is always in the stamina up room. And there we go. You're going to see this little light come up and it's going to go through there. We don't have enough essence to open that door at the time being, but it's going to go through there. We can go ahead and start filling soul boxes now. We have all of our traps done. It's only round 8. I would typically have this done by round 6 or 7. Like I said, we did things a little bit differently in this one. Oh, what a slow reload. We're going to need some speed cola. But first, we're going to buy some jug. Now, I do have the soda fountain on, so maybe it'll give me speed cola. It did not. It gave me elemental pop, but that is okay. Let's go ahead and grab another gobble gum here. We got another one right here that we can go ahead and do. All right, let's go ahead and launch ourselves in the cannon so we can upgrade this golden horseshoe here. So we can do the light soul box or the electric soul box, which is right over here in spawn. And then go ahead and get this one full of souls here. Now, one thing I like to do is make sure that I get my order here. We're going to go ahead and buy this. So the very first one, we are going to have dragon. So the fire sword is going to be the first sword that we need to do here. So I like to do these in order. You don't have to do this. You can do these however you want. But since the fire sword is first, I'm going to go ahead and do that one. We're going to get it upgraded. We're going to open up its incantation box, grab its incantation, and we're going to do all of the fire sword steps all at one time. And we're going to repeat this for each and every sword. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this fire sword and I'll be right back. All right, now that our fire sword is upgraded, we're going to head on down here and open up its incantation box, which I think we already filled this soul box, and we did indeed. We're going to grab the incantation from the box as well, and we're going to head on back into the night room, and we are going to do the step where we hit the knight with the incantation and inspect our sword. So let's go ahead and hit the knight, inspect the sword, and there we go. Just simply put the sword back as soon as you do the inspect animation, and eventually that one is going to light up. And I do believe the electric sword was next on the list, but I'm going to go ahead and verify real quick. Yeah, so we got electric, light, and then dark. So let's go ahead and grab the electric sword, but we first need to get another stamp, which unfortunately means we're going to have to turn around. Now, some quick clarification here from Editing Cool Whip. Now, it does not matter in which order you unlock all of the swords in. What does matter is the order in which you do the incantation and the inspect sword animation to the knights. So you need to be making sure that you're doing that in the order that is listed on the wall there, in the order of the knights. You can unlock them in any order that you choose, but in order to do that, make sure you are doing those in order. So yeah, just a little clarification on that. That one does have to be done in a particular order, but the unlocking of the swords and upgrading can be done in any manner. I like to just do them in order. That way I can just do all of the steps at once. All right, now we got ourselves another stamp here. We're going to go ahead and make sure we save a zombie here. I'm going to kill off that armored guy right there. And then the next one on the list, the electric sword. Let's go ahead and grab it. And we're going to need to head on down to the quick revive room because we're going to need one more lightning rod. And he should spawn right here. Come on, spawn, please. Oh, come on. Let's go. I got the electric sword. You got... Oh. He spawned over there. Interesting. I've only ever seen him spawn from here. I've never seen him spawn from the other side. But they do spawn here in the quick revive room. So once you grab your electric sword, come on down here and get your final lightning rod. You don't have to kill any other zombies. he'll spawn in as soon as you get that electric sword. So go ahead and do that and go in and place your lightning rods in. And then of course we just got to wait to get struck by lightning 3 different times and melee the box 3 times. Leave your round zombie alive. Don't be turning rounds while you're doing this. You do not have to kill any zombies. You just need to be hanging around in here. And 3, that is... All right, there's our electric sword. Now we got to head down to spawn. Open up our incantation box from the soul box that we filled up down there. Go ahead and grab our electric incantation from there. Honestly, my favorite incantation of them all. It just absolutely deletes the doppelcasts and the amalgams from the map and almost entirely. One hit with those and you just wipe them out. So definitely one of the better incantations here. But we'll head on back to the night room. And again, we'll hit the knight with our incantation, inspect our sword, and we will be done. As soon as you hit the inspect, it's okay to go ahead and place the sword back on, and he'll go ahead and it'll light up just like that. And just to double check, but I'm pretty sure it was the light sword next, followed by the dark, and indeed it is. So we're going to do a light sword next, and we do have enough to pack a punch, so I'm actually going to do that first. Do I have a stamp? I don't have a stamp. That's actually unfortunate. I think we're gonna have to turn another round. But I'm gonna go ahead and pack a punch my LMG here first. Okay, we're gonna have to go ahead and turn around here so we can get another knight with another stamp. There we go. Finally got ourselves a stamp. So let's... Oh, I unlocked the wrong one. No. Oh, I went to the wrong side. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn another round. Oh, that sucks so bad. Oh, that's okay though. That is perfectly fine. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Let's go ahead and let's grab the Raven Sword. We can go ahead on down to the Undercroft here and we can take care of a couple of things and make the most out of our mistake here. So let's go ahead and place this. And while we're filling this soul box, we can go ahead and fill up the Raven Sword here. All right, now we can go ahead and unlock our light sword. Let's go ahead and put the Raven Sword back. Go ahead and unlock the light sword. There we go. Get our first parasite and head on down toward the speed cola machine here. And we seem to be a glowing parasite short here. I must have accidentally killed one. So we're going to need to wait for another one to spawn in here. And then these are always in the same order. So you got the circle with the ball, snowflake, the triangle where you're going to land, and then the Pokeball. And that is it. Then you have your upgraded light sword. It really is that simple. Definitely the easiest one out of all of them too. But we can go back to the night room where we will find the box to unlock the incantations for the light sword, and we can go ahead and activate that knight as well. All right, we got the zombies taken care of. We can incantation him, inspect the sword, place the sword back, and that is 3 out of 4 done. Go ahead and grab our knight sword, and we're going to need to head on back down to the bar with this bad boy. And we should probably upgrade some armor, I think. Yeah, I think we should definitely upgrade some armor here. We're on round 15 and still got a 1-plate vest going on. All right, so we got triangle with a line, I think. I think the line at the top. I think that's the right one. And then that symbol there. I think that this is this one, maybe. Did we do it? Yeah, we did it. Sweet. All right, we're going to fill all of our holes with all of the balls and upgrade this sword. All right, there we go. We finished all of those steps. Go ahead and interact with it again. It'll fall down into the void, and it will bring us back up with our upgraded dark sword. There we go. Perfection. All right, now we're going to head on back down to the Undercroft there where we can open up the incantation for the dark sword. All right, go ahead and open up our box here, grab our dark incantation, and head right back out up to our night room where we can finish our 4th and final night, our 4th and final sword. And that just leaves one more step, and that is completing all of the sword trials that we need to do, or whatever they are supposed to be called. So go ahead and do all of these things. Perfect. And that is going to drop us down our mystic orb. There she be. Okay, and the very first one that we're going to do is light. Now you don't need the sword for this one, but I'm going to bring it along anyway. So go ahead and place this in here. Go ahead and activate it. And their goal here is to run through all of these green orbs on the map. You don't even necessarily need to get any kills during this phase. You just need to run through as many of these orbs as you possibly can, and each one is going to send off miniature green orbs to your mystic orb, and that's going to be what you need in order to complete this. So just keep on running, keep on moving, and there we go. That will be enough to complete this one. I'm going to go ahead and ether shroud here because I'm kind of stuck on the stairs here. But we can go ahead and grab our mystic orb, and we are done with this very first phase here. So I'm going to go ahead and place this one back. The next one I'm going to do is the fire sword here. So we also need to make sure we grab some fire incantations as well. I'm going to try to leave these zombies alive, and then we're going to place our orb down here and start our fire incantation, or our fire trial here, whatever you want to call it. And that should be enough to finish the fire trial portion of this. We just need to survive here for a moment so we can grab our mystic orb back here. There we go. Grab our orb, and we're going to head on back and grab the next one. And the next one we're going to do is the electric incantation, which is the one that is down by the spawn room. Actually, on second thought, let's go ahead and do the raven here next. Grab some dark incantations on our way. Oh no. Let's actually grab an electric incantation here real quick and see if we can hit this amalgam with it. There we go. We got the amalgam with it. Perfect. That's what I wanted. All right, now go ahead and grab my dark incantation and head on down to the undercroft here now. We do have enough that we can upgrade to a 3-plate armor vest here, and we can also go double pack-a-punch with our weapon as well. And then, of course, down here, you got to get all of your kills with dark kills. So they all got to be with your void with your sword by using the dark flare or by using your dark incantations here. What you need to get all of your kills down here with. Those are the only ones that are going to count. And then I heard the call of the raven, so that means that that is charged and ready to go. And that's also enough kills to finish this trial. Brings us to round 17, and we only have one more, and that is our electric incantation. Go ahead and grab some electricity. We need to grab the electric sword here, which is right there. Beautiful. And then we're going to head on down toward the spawn where we can do our final orb trial here, the electric trial, and we'll be it. It'll be done, and we will be boss fight ready. Well, as soon as we get ourselves boss fight ready. But as far as the Easter egg steps are concerned, we will be ready to go. Go ahead and make sure you activate it. So it's once to place it down and once to activate it. And you need to make sure that you are doing that. Go ahead and use our incantations here. And that is it. We are done with that one. So the only step we have left to do is to pick up the key. So we're going to take our fully filled up Mystic Orb Ball, and we're going to take that back to the wall with the Order of the Knights on it, and go ahead and grab ourselves the key that will allow us to enter the boss fight. And you've got to be kidding me. I kid you not, this is the 4th or 5th time I have crashed today, all while trying to make this video. But at least we got this far. I don't even think if I come back in, I don't think it's going to have all of the Easter egg steps done for me. And of course, I launch back into the game after that crash and nothing is done. The knights are not done. We don't have the Mystic Orb. We don't have any of those things. Everything is going to need to be repeated, which is really very unfortunate. But anyway, all you would do is bring that orb here, place it in here, go inside, grab your key, take that to the statue, and that would be that. But yeah, that's where we're going to leave it. I'm out.